Hey pedalers, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a bike comparison between the Giant TCR Advanced Pro 1 and the BMC Team Machine SLR02 disc. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, I would highly suggest you like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's the only way I'm going to get these bikes in hand for me to do a proper comparison. So if you guys are interested in that, I would highly appreciate it. For everyone that's already been doing that, the growth of the channel is crazy. So I'm super appreciative. Thank you. And as the channel continues to grow, the quality will continue to increase. And hopefully these videos go from the computer to out on the road. I ride a lot. I don't say that to be boastful. If you guys want to keep up with my riding, follow me on Instagram and Strava. Links in the description below. But I say that because it serves a purpose that if I do get these bikes, if you guys do support me, the content will come and it will be highly, highly good. So if you guys do appreciate that, I would love to create that content for you guys. As of recently, I've been pretty busy outside and also reviewing some products I recently purchased, which you can find on my channel if you haven't watched it. But I absolutely love making these videos. A lot of people comment saying that these videos help them actually make an informed purchase or just get some clarification. And I love doing them. So I finally got around to doing one that was asked a while ago, and that's compared the Giant TCR to the BMC Team Machine. And right now we're going to jump right into it and compare the bikes in terms of value. So let's get right into that. We are currently on the Giant USA website taking a look at the TCR Advanced Pro 1 disc 2021 model. So Giant's redesign of the TCR retailing for $4,300 USD. Now I've talked about this bike plenty on my channel. I think it's the best value race bike that money can buy, but I'll give you guys a quick update if you guys have not watched one of the videos. So it has a carbon fiber frame, fork, and seat post, 11-speed mechanical hydraulic Ultegra group set, so really good. 5236 semi-compact crank with a Giant dual-sided power meter called the Giant Power Pro. So you're getting a dual-sided power meter in this value, which is insane. And on top of that, also you're getting two wheels, carbon fiber wheels, which are the Giant SLR ones, 42 millimeters in depth. So in terms of value here, it is just insanely good if you're looking for a complete race bike out of the box. Now in terms of how it rides and handles, I won't comment on it because I have not yet ridden it. Also the new iterations of the Team Machine, I've ridden old iterations of the Team Machine and I ride myself a Giant TCR. That's why it's so important, guys, that as the channel grows, we get these bikes in hand so I can make a thorough opinion based on how it feels in terms of ride quality and just the overall experience. But now it's time to check out the Team Machine and see in terms of value what you get. One thing I've noticed on the BMC website very quickly that I can see on other brands as well is that it's very hard for them to find a bike for $4,300 USD to $4,500 USD that can directly compete with the Giant TCR Advanced Pro 1 disc. It's usually $4,000 USD or $5,000 USD. There's no sweet spot in between. Also, one thing I forgot to note is that with the geometry, this reminds me right off the bat, the Team Machine reminds me very closely of the tarmac with the drop seat stays, where on the Giant TCR you don't have that necessarily. So like I said, as the channel grows and the quality gets better, we will get these bikes in hand so I can do a thorough test ride, which I know a lot of you guys would appreciate. But right now we're looking at the BMC Team Machine SLR2 disc retailing for $4,000 USD. So let's see in terms of specs what you actually get. Now in terms of specs, you're getting a full Ultegra mechanical hydraulic group set, the carbon fiber frame, fork, so pretty standard in terms of the comparison that we've made with the Giant TCR so far. Also the seat post is carbon fiber. And now this is the part that, you know, I find with a lot of bikes when we make this comparison is that the rims are aluminum. I really wish they would just put aluminum rather than me having to look it up, or viewers like you or potential buyers having to look it up and see that, wow, it is aluminum. They should just put it right into the spec sheet. Also, these are not tubeless from my knowledge, so that's disappointing. And if we look at the crank, it is just the Shimano Ultegra semi-compact 5236. So for $3,999, which is $4,000 USD, you are basically not getting a dual-sided power meter and carbon rims. So for an additional $300, you are getting a dual-sided power meter, which can easily retail for $1,000, and you're getting a set of carbon rims, so two wheels, which can easily retail for $1,000 as well. So you're basically saving $1,700 USD if you bought the Team Machine SLR2 disc and upgraded with carbon rims and a dual-sided power meter, and that's being generous. But that's amazing to see in terms of value on the TCR Advanced Pro 1 disc. Now, someone commented this in the Canyon comparison that I did with this bike and the Canyon Ultimate, and I'll explain why you guys just can't do that, okay, in terms of comparing it to another bike. So If we look at the Team Machine SLR2 disc, it retails for $5,000, which is an additional $700. But the thing is, this is an electronic group set, and on top of that, if we look at the technical specs, in terms of the crankset, you're still getting no power meter, and in terms of the rims, let's see if these are carbon, and the rims are aluminum as I thought. So basically, for an additional $700 when you compare it to the TCR Advanced Pro 1 disc, you're basically only getting you're going from mechanical to electronic shifting in terms of the group set, and I just don't think the value is worth it in my opinion, just because I rather have a dual-sided power meter and carbon rims and have a mechanical group set than electronic. I don't think it's night and day. I think power and carbon wheel set is way more important than having electronic shifting. So that about wraps it up in terms of the comparison between the TCR Advanced Pro 1 disc and the Team Machine SLR2 disc. I hope you guys did learn something from this video. If you guys did enjoy the comparison, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, comment a bike comparison that you guys would like to see, or any other suggestions you have for me to make a video on. I'm more than welcome to make the video if I think it's worthwhile. And until the next one, keep on pedaling.